Hadithi hadithi, hadithi njoo, paukwa, pakawa, sahani ya mchele, giza ya mwizi, kiboko ya mtoto mkorofi, baiskeli ya mwalimu, githeri ya Wakikuyu, na je samaki ya Wajaluo. Opiyu yaide, opiyu yaide, opiyu yaide, lukama. Opiyu yaide, opiyu yaide, opiyu yaide, lukama. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm standing in Fangano Highland. I want to wish you happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And I want to say thank you for watching Fishmonger Stories. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking some of our stories, dropping comments, and sharing those stories. And now, we have, if you go to our playlist, we have over 150 stories for children. We have over 160 stories for adults. We have over 150 stories for teenagers and general audience. Stories that teach you that life is not a straight line. Stories that teach you that life is full of ups and downs. Stories that teach you that no matter where you are in that rhythm, there is always someone else who is better off than you. There is always someone else who is worse off than you. There is always someone that if you look right or left, there's always someone that you can help. Stories that entertain, challenge, and transform you. If you know anybody that could use such kind of stories, safe stories that can be shared on any podium, safe stories that can be shared on a pulpit, safe stories that can be shared on a synagogue, on a mosque, or on any temple. Like the stories, go to our playlist, click on any of the stories that you like, and share them with anybody that could use a story. Because in our African culture, stories are basically the way we pass on morals to our children, the way we pass on knowledge. You know, any time in Africa is a story time. Growing up, if you're doing well in life, they told you a story. If you're doing worse in life, they told you a story. If before you get married, they told you a story. After you get married, they tell you a story. Before you have any children, they tell you a story. After you have children, they tell you a story. If your business is doing great, they tell you a story. If your business is doing not so good, they tell you a story. If you're really having a great time, life is just bombastic, they tell you a story. If you're a little sad, they tell you a story. If you're happy, any time growing up was a story time. So this is what we are trying to preserve for the next generation. Stories that teach you all these kinds of ups and downs in life. Because as a medic, we know that when that EKG flatlines, that means life is gone. But as long as we have the tulip, 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 ups and downs, that in essence is just life. There's a heartbeat. Labdab, 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 labdab. So these are the stories that we teach. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you watch and you haven't subscribed, we beg you, please go and click that subscribe button and share the stories, because we believe if we create value upon your life, the only thing we ask is you reciprocate just by clicking subscribe and sharing some of those stories. So from us, from Fangano Island, I want to say thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. And to you, from me and the rest of my family, I want to say thank you and see you in 2025. Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.